Hi, Coach. It's good to be back. It's been a little over a month since we've been able to talk like this after one of the games. It was your first home game to start the second semester off in the 2022 season. Can you give me your thoughts, walk me through the game of how you thought tonight's game went?
Well, we started probably better than we've started some other games, as in it wasn't as slow a start as we've had. It's been a problem for us. Felt like we started better. I think the issue for us was end of the first, beginning of the second. Just ran into some tiredness probably, and really let them back into the game. And so we had a good double-digit lead, had some things rolling, and then just made some mistakes. And probably because we were tired, but whether that's tiredness, rotation issues where we sub in and it's not necessarily the subs coming in, but then us coming off the bench cold, who knows. But gave up the lead and went into halftime down a little bit, and thankfully, at halftime we talked about the fact we didn't shoot the ball well at all. In the first half, I think we were 0 for 9 on three-pointers, and it is hard to be competitive when you're not shooting the ball well. But we did rebound okay. We played really good defense. And I felt like second half, obviously we shot the ball better. I think we were 4 for 9 instead of 0 for 9 on three-pointers, which helps. But we also just were a little calmer with the ball and finished better, made better decisions. We had a really good post presence with Delaney. Tamara knocked down some shots. Bethany played really, really well. I mean, Grayson had really good moments, and I don't think any of us shot the ball phenomenally well, but Shay would be a good example to name another starter who she didn't score any points, but she had 7 deflections. She had a bunch of rebounds, a couple of steals, and so ways to impact the game. She rebounded really well. And when you do a lot of little things now, we want the scoring to be there as well, but she did some other really good things, and so wasn't a great night shooting for sure, but we didn't let that stop us from playing really hard defense, good defense, rebounding, and so sometimes we're not totally in control of the shots going down, but we can do a lot of other things really well, and I think for the most part we did that.
For sure, and going into the second half, it could have been really easy to just let Johnson keep that momentum from the little bit of the lead that they had. But kudos to you and to your team for taking the situation and flipping it, and then coming out really well to play the second half and coming back with a great big victory over them to remain undefeated in region play.
Yeah, and that I'm blessed as a team. We're blessed. We've got some really good upper class leadership, and so you look at all the seniors out there, and Shay being a junior, they're not going to lose composure. And even though we were down, like I said, we talked at halftime about the shots are going to fall eventually. Our averages will come back, and so 0 for 9 in the first half turned into 4 for 9 in the second half. But we're much more concerned about, are we doing the process right? Are we doing all the little things? Are we moving our feet on defense and not getting beat? Are we rebounding? And there were times in the first half for sure that we got beat way too often by the ball handler, and so we needed to clean that up in the second half. They did that, and then they also started knocking down the shots, and so didn't fold under the pressure of being down, and just stayed with the game plan, and we were able to change up offenses a little bit, switch back and forth between a couple of different sets that we have, and focus every now and then on getting the ball inside, and then when that kind of well runs dry, or then we can change it up and go back outside. And I felt like we did that pretty well in the second half. Had some good balance because we got the ball inside, we scored inside, but then we also had those outside shots that knocked down, so that really helped us.
And then you have the weekend off before you turn around and go and play another home game on Monday evening. What are some takeaways that you can take from tonight, from your road trip, from the season as a whole, going into Monday's game?
Yeah, well, hopefully we get to play. There's some weather coming in, so we'll see. We should be able to, but we're hopeful. One thing, we're going to get some rest. It's been a whirlwind. We had a long road trip, get back, classes start up, and so they're busy adjusting to class life. But get some sleep and rest. But we'll be practicing tomorrow and getting ready. And we got beat up at Warren Wilson, and that definitely, we want some. I don't know if I call it revenge. We just want to have a better showing and compete really well. So hopefully we're ready for them. For us, it's kind of a broken record. We want to play really good defense and just take care of the ball and only take good shots. And so hopefully we're able to do that. We want to be rested and not have to worry about the weariness and just get out there and compete on Monday.
Perfect. Thank you. Congrats on tonight's win.